Mabawas-bawasan natin yun. Haba na ng listahan natin. Finish or not finish, hanggang alas 4 lang tayo, ha? Dahil putang ng tambak ng papel sa opisina ko, pare. Okay? Calling the meeting to order. We have a quorum?
Yes, sir, we have a quorum.
Okay.
And with continuation, 4.3, purchase of standard airport push cart, airport baggage trolley for various airports.
So, alam niyo na gagawin yan sa various airports niya.
Yes, sir.
Ano yun?
This.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Here's the list of various airports.
When you say baggage trolleys, ito yung postcard?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Putang na sangga-sangga, kailangan natin yan?
Saka yung sa may
Like, I know. Kung mga 5 hakbang mo lang, nasa labas ka na eh.
Naglagay namin sa dahil may schedule ka sa akin.
Wala tayong problema dito kung may schedule o wala. Ang tinatanong ko lang yung viability of its use. Eh, mga 5 hakbang lang ba rin? Nakapunta ka na sangga-sangga, di ba?
Hindi pa, sir.
Ay, puntahan mo nang malaman mo sinasabi ko.
20.
Ano yung partner?
Bawas mo na lang, sir. Iyan ka na sa ipong
Okay, I'm having some reservations. Please, mag-opening remarks na ako sa kabila, yung sa Intel Group.
Nakabase na yan sa request ng airports. Anong basis no?
Sir, lahat ng nilagyan kasi namin yung mga may flight operations.
Pero it's not the request of yung airports talaga.
Yung mas malaki airport, sir, mas malaki yung binigay namin na quantity. Except for the wall.
Pero kayo nung nag-determine, hindi talaga yung airport mismo ang nag-determine.
Based on statistics, sir.
Anong statistics?
Number of passengers. Mayroon kasing, in the idea na sir, mayroong landing and take-off, meron din mga passenger movement. So, depending sa passenger movement sa airport, doon nilagay yung...
Kasi kung based on statistics, following dun sa question, sir, kaya yun nga daw, sangga-sangga.
Sir,
You'll
yung...
be requiring 30.
Sa sangga-sangga kasi sir, yung basehan lang kasi
Hindi pala
ang pinagbasehan lang kasi doon sa sangga-sangga is may May bus operation. Dalawang may bus operation sa Pacific and may panpado. Cebu Pacific.
Ako pa rin.
Hindi kasi ang point kasi sir, ilang ang paulan nandun ka naman sa labas. Terminal ba? Baka mga sikip pa ng terminal.
Exactly. The other one is Rojas.
Sir, we will just dagdag bawas lang airports.
I'm not asking you na magbawas. I would rather ask you to qualify each necessity.
Yes, sir.
Wala akong against na procuring that. Tingnan natin yung size and viability of its use per airport. Masbate. Ang liit ng loob ng arrival area niyan at saka departure area. Ang parking yan, sa labasan pa, ang layo ng parking yan. Iloilo, Bacolod, I would say yes, Puerto Princesa. Camiguin. Please, let's qualify its...
Yes, sir. We will just review the distribution.
Okay, thank you.
Here's the specifications.
Okay, walang problema sa specs. Ang kailangan natin yung...
Sir, yung sa specifications, sir, is meron tayong option, sir, to have a brake system or not. So,
I-qualify muna natin yung need, ha?
yes, sir.
Para isang bagsakan lang tayo. Okay.
So sir, the project 4.3 purchase of standard airport push cards will be departure for the next meeting.
Okay.
Next is 4.4, procurement of Marinduque Airport Development Project, completion of concreting runway.
Di ba ang initial dyan na amount na inallocate natin dyan is 10?
Yes, sir.
And then we added,
Nag-realign tayo, sir.
nag-aral
For
tayo.
additional fund.
Ano ba yun? Pwede ba yun?
Yes, sir.
Requirement?
Yes, sir. I think it was approved last board meeting.
Okay.
Sir, ito po yung the firm sa Marinduque Airport Development Project.
Yeah, well, I'm very aware of that kasi napuntahan ko yung Marinduque niya. Just for the rest of the board lang. Nakita ko yung area niya.
Bali sir, yung shaded po na pula po yung 147 by 30 meters, yun po yung i-complete. And the ABC for completion of concreting of runway is 12,867,023 pesos and 27 centavos for the ABC. Minimum required technical personnel, as listed. Equipments, pickup license, small P, license category C and D. Completion of work required 90 calendar days, inclusive of 21 unworkable days. Cost of bidding documents 25,000 pesos. The data sheet 5.4. For this purpose, similar contracts shall refer to contracts which have the same major categories or work, concreting of roads and other horizontal structures. Sige. 12.1. The minimum work experience requirements for key personnel are the following. Key personnel, 5 years in general engineering, relevant experience, 3 years in concreting, asphalting of roads and other horizontal structures. B. Minimum major equipment requirements are the following. Specified certification that the concrete batching plant is duly accredited by DPWH. Bill of quantities. To the chair, may we request the Marinduque Airport Development Project to be posted for posting.
Wala namang pumin si Chair.
Wala sir, wala eh.
Alam niya lang daw po kanina yung site, nakita niya raw po.
Okay na naman.
Basta okay siya, di ba?
Engineering requirement
Apo.
yung pick-up niya.
Sa baka po sir.
Similar po ang
O, ayaw nyo? Ayaw din natin.
Similar po na
Sige, approve po.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next agenda is 4.5, procurement of construction of 10,000 gallons water tank with pump hose and cistern tank with pump house.
Sa transmitter.
Transmitter, sir.
Ha?
Transmitter.
nakalimutan lang siguro.
Procurement of construction of 10,000 gallons. Sir, yung proposed location, cistern, sir, and 10,000 gallons.
Yung pang ano natin, ano yan, Tasi? Construction or installation?
Construction, sir. Construction, sir. The corporate budget.
Tayong gagawa niyan, ano? Emerson?
Yes, sir.
Construction time bubuo o bibili siya na i-issue.
Ibubuin siya, sir, sa site.
Kontrata yan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hindi ba yan?
Hindi, sir. Hindi, sir.
By contract.
By contract.
Okay.
Nananahira ko yung guilty na.
Wait natin.
Sana tayo.
Sir, construction of 10,000 gallons water, still water tank with pump house and cistern tank with pump house at Manila transmitter station. Sir, yung proposed site location niya. Sir, yung circle proposed overhead. Yan, dito po yung water tank, 10,000 gallons. And the cistern.
Saan ba yan?
Malapit sa...
Sir, yung ano, yung pinag-pwesto ng mga katabi ng
Water?
yung ano, sir? Yung steel.
Yung parang gagawin yung museum siya.
May power plant tayo din, di ba?
O, bago dun, sir. Bago dun
Sa gitna?
Oh, yes, sir.
Na-inform mo ba si ANS kung may development sila din sa ano?
Sir, sir, continuation ng ano, sir?
Hindi, ay ano kung baka may development sila ni sa ANS. Yan. Baka may proposed development sila. So dapat pinakumpon yung muna sa kaya ano. Kung hindi na gagamitin, okay lang yun. Baka may proposal sila.
Sir, bali kasi nakabase na to yung previous na plan.
Sa
Yung sa, yung Renaissance, sir.
So asan yung ano, ang previous planning niya saan? Saan yung approved?
Alis ito na po siya, sir.
Ha?
Ito na po siya.
Hindi, firmado ba?
Yes, sir. Firmado na po, sir.
Tingnan ko ngayon, tingnan ko kung saan ba ito yan. Kasi may planta tayo dyan ba? In between ano po? Parang may transformer tayo dyan, wala ba transformer dyan? Mapisuan? Wala, sir. I mean, ang ano lang natin is, baka may plano dun sa CNS-ATM din natin, karugtong na NS-ATM, yung ANS. Kung wala naman di okay. Paano na siguro natin?
Sir, coordinate na lang muna ko sa...
Pero so far, okay lang yan. Pero i-coordinate nyo kasi para hindi tayo mag-ano. Wala, hindi tayo
Maapektuhan na ibang trabaho, sir.
Oo. Kasi baka pagsimula kayo tapos pinag-contract lang ng project.
Emerson, di ba ano yan? Di Puel?
Ma'am, deep-well and overhead. Dalawa po siya, ma'am. Bali,
Nire-request, di ba yun?
ma'am,
Nire-request, di ba yung pagka...
Bakal yan, di ba? Bakal
Steel yan.
Kaya ba kataas?
sandali, sir.
Basta bakal pala yan.
Saka nasa ano siya, sir?
may equipment tayo doon, namin na tayo. Isa pa, dapat i-pakumpor natin doon sa email. Yung
10 meters, sir. 11 meters.
So,
Ben, gano'n na lang, coordinate na lang muna.
Coordinate na lang po. Deferred muna po, sir.
Sa kanya, anong kasabi ko, di ba, wala na bang i-request sa may video, kapag kayo magbubutas ka for liquid? Alam ko kasi may mga requirement na gano'n na eh.
Ma'am, part na rin po yun ng ma'am. Kung hindi matutuloy po siya sa BB, part na po yun. So sila po yan, sila na kukuha ng mga requirements ko po. So sir, coordinate na lang muna po natin.
Next is 4.6, purchase of 84 sets personal protective equipment, bunker suit for various airports.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, this is the distribution list for the bunker suits to be used by ARTF personnel on our various airport. So we have 84 units, sets for the quantity, sir. So, sir, ang kasama sa set natin, sir, is nandun na po yung pants, firefighter coat, boots, helmet, and gloves. Bale, so yun po yung complete set niya, from head to foot na po yung purchase natin. This set is only a bunker suit. Meron pa po kaming isang set which is the proximity suit naman po, which is yung silver po yung kulay. This one is ginagamit po ng mga support natin kung saan yung mga nandun sa likod mismo ng naka proximity suit. So the ABC for the budget for the project is 9,814,728 pesos. And our bid docs amount is 10,000 pesos.
Yes, sir. Dati ba natin nabiling bagong mga fire may kasama bang mga ilan?
Yes, sir. Meron po. Every unit ng fire truck is merong 4 na bunker suit and 4 na aluminum suit. So total is 8.
So included din sa natin?
No, sir. Bumibili tayo magre-request sana kami, sir, ng approval nito because ito yung distribution natin, sir. Kung makikita nyo, sir, is nagbabari siya sa iba't ibang airport. It's because yung number natin, sir, para sa quantity is yan na lang po yung natitirang kailangan natin na bunker suit to complete lahat po ng personnel natin may tigit isang gamit.
Yung mga lalaking airport natin, pag binili natin yan, kompleto sila lahat.
Yes, sir. Bunker suit, sir. Makukompleto po lahat, sir. Kasama na rin po sa bilang yung mga na-deliver kasama nung sa fire truck plus yung naunang na-purchase ni Engineer Iligan. So, ang mangyayari, sir, after procurement natin nito, sir, magiging 1:1 na po yung mga bunker suit natin sa mga personnel natin.
bago. Okay, kasi kahapon kami ng budget ng ng Tugigaraw na area 2. Parang may problema na yung firefighter.
Yes, ma'am. As of today, may mga airport na nagsasubmit sila na nagre-request for repair, especially yung mga bagong unit din natin. Pero yun sa mga existing unit natin na CD split, yung mga kulay dilaw po is nagagawa naman po mga minor defects, gano'n. So, nagkakaroon na ng change. Yung program of works nila is naka-base din naman po sa area center, which is dapat sinasama nila sa repair and maintenance nila sa included dapat sa ABT nila.
Ang akin lang, ibig sabihin ko lang, okay yung mga
Equipment.
Operational.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Bale, sa Basco, mag-additional lang tayo ng 6 sets kasi ang number of personnel nila is around 10 lang po plus the chief 11. So may existing silang 4 doon.
kasi equip yung tao pero wala naman silang parang equipment.
Meron pa naman po mga actually. Operational din po.
Nakamesun sila, wala nang time.
Yun yung sinasabi ko.
Meron sir.
Okay, okay. Proposing. May proximity stage ka ba?
Yes ma'am, supposed to be. Pero nakahiwalay po. It's because the last winning bidder, that is 2013, nung nag-submit sila ng quotation po ulit ngayon is way higher na, mas mataas na po ang presyo nila. So we need to canvas na mas mababa.
Tandaan ko lang kasi yung Tugigaraw, may request silang 4.
Yes.
Actually, bunker yung nakalagay doon, pero pinag-usapan doon. Baka hindi yan bunker. Kaya ko lang na proximity. Pero wala naman siya doon. Back ko yun.
Proposing.
Proposing.
Sir, requesting for posting. Thank you.
Sir, may request sir from the members to o'clock. Unahin na lang daw po muna natin yung opening bago daw po yung other.
Okay, let's have an executive session for 3 minutes. Okay. We're calling for, the board is calling for an executive session just for 3 minutes.
Sir, there's before opening, sir, we will show you the letter of request from Integrated and everyone.
Sige.
A letter from Integrated.
One question, unang-una, para maliwanag lang tayo sa letter ng narrator. Bakit sila sumulat?
They could not submit the requirements.
Kailan ang deadline natin?
Today, sir.
Today?
Today. Dated yesterday, October 18.
May pasok ba tayo kapon?
Yes, sir.
Meron mo rin.
For the chairman, that letter was handed to me yesterday at, I think that's about 5 p.m. I advise Integrated that they should exhaust all efforts to just submit the bid, because we cannot guarantee that their request will be given due course, because the opening and the deadline is today, and we have no meeting yesterday. We know for a fact that 2 days before that is a non-working days declared by the President. So that's my advice to them, sir. And I think they have submitted their bids now for that. I'm not sure. Ano bang ano dyan? Sani, anong bidding? Kasi may mga bids na I just make it a point na mag-present sa BAC.
Integrated Energy Systems and Resources?
Yes, sir. Supply and delivery of ano ba yung
VORDM is sa Tacloban Airport.
ano to kasi? BHF transfer. Ano ba yung may nasabit pa sila?
Sino ba nagdala nito?
Replacement of DBOR.
Ayun, replacement of BOR. Naman.
Pinagkakasta sir. Ito lang sa kanila.
Dapat makapag-participate siya kayo.
Wala.
To the chair, there's previous to that, sir, there's a letter dated October 11.
Ang ano, ang integrated.
Integrated wala. Dalawa lang.
Nag-submit ng integrated sa BSM. So integrated has not submitted for that.
Until further notice.
Dati
Sorry po ma'am, ang letter is dated October 11 but it was received through fax by MLI last October 13.
Friday.
Monday, Tuesday.
May pasok pa sa Tuesday sir, maybe ma-update upon niya last Tuesday. But unfortunately, wala rin pasok sa Tuesday. Nadala hanggang ngayon. Sumunod siya ulit. Hindi, kahapon na wala nang time eh. Ganito ang meeting hapon.
And sir, and based on our procurement law, sir, the reader should write at least 10 days prior to opening.
Sa posting naman natin, may opening naman tayo.
Yung siya lang ba na ano, simula sa loob?
Sequence.
Dapat kung 19, 9, 8 na substance sila.
Kasi kung ako tatanungin nyo, I cannot allow our projects to be held captive for this very reason alone. Kasi matagal na ito eh. Hindi ito bago eh.
Kailan ba ito na-preview?
Hindi, tsaka ang rason niya sir, yung bagyo, Monday, Tuesday, nagsimula siya mag-request 11, wala pang strike. Hindi pa na bagyo, wala pang strike. Nag-strike ng Monday o Tuesday.
16, 17.
Dapat na-submitted siya ng kahapon. 19 lang, tapos 2 weeks ang hinihingi niya. Hindi rin siya natin ng 2 weeks.
Ang ano natin sa 944, dapat i-request nila for verification or is 10 days before the opening. So, sumulit sa October 11, na-receive natin sa October 13. Last 10, ano na, nasa yan.
Attorney Martin, I need your legal opinion on this.
Actually, sir, based on the timeline, the letter of the letter request of integrator is beyond the prescribed period, so we can actually invoke on that aspect that they submitted the request beyond the period, so we can deny them on that aspect. Secondly, sir, based on the sequence of events, the time that they are asking and the sequence of events is not logical, and they're just trying to extend the period of compliance. So, my recommendation here, sir, is that we can deny on the basis of it fails to follow the procedure of 9184, sir. I mean, we have a valid ground naman, sir, na it's beyond the 10-day period. And besides, the reason is not that really compelling for us to give in to their reason, sir.
Any opinions from the board?
Hindi material fact yung Monday and Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
It's basically mainly is because of their not able to comply with the timelines as prescribed in procedure.
Okay. Okay. The board has decided to deny the request. On the grounds mentioned and by Attorney Martin as stated in our regulations.
Okay po, sir. It will be noted in the recorded in the minutes that the request of integrated is denied. Sir, we can proceed with the opening, sir.
Okay.
Okay. I think there is one letter from Edel Council. Usually,
Sir, sige, sir.
meron silang letter.
Hindi lang binigay sa atin.
Ano sa topic?
Habang hinahanap niyo yung sulat, pipirma muna ako sa galit.
Sulat ka lang, last week yan.
Ay, ito. Galit, sir. Ito na, sir.
Anong slogan din ba? Science yan.
Kasi kung legal grants mo, extended na yung next effort mo.
Same project ba yan?
Same project. Anong date ka na ba?
Letter.
October 9.
Sa letter request. Kasi legal grant mo, it is a state. Not the grant na lang.
Pag-grant siya.
Sa may grant.
Kasi
Pero yung ground niya is
yung document yung isa, hindi niya na-comply.
the official authorized signatory of the document is out of the country.
To the chair. Evercon submitted the bid for DBOR.
nakasabit siya. Andito meron.
Just po daw.
Hindi, ibig sabihin, yan din natin, tiga, pag wala magkaroon ng problema, pero nagsabit siya.
So might as well deny this one for not to conflict with the earlier. Although,
Dinumot siya kasi nag-submit. Merong request for
Dapat po
extension
bang
din
i-present siya kung nag-submit siya?
Pero nakapag-submit naman.
Which is which?
yeah.
Kasi gusto niya, isang cake, kanya ng cake, kanya pa yung ano. Dapat pa bang i-discuss yan? Dapat bang i-discuss? You should not have submitted it. It is submitted this one.
October 9 kasi baka na ano
Hindi,
requirement.
because his request is same branch.
Nung sumulat siya, dapat natin, ano yung sulat o wala? Wala tayong sulat. So, hindi tayo nag-meeting, hindi natin na-make up.
Kaya buti nakademit.
Yes, pero ano ko lang is, kasi sumulat siya, wala tayong, hindi natin na-take up sa meeting, sa matagal, wala na. So, yun ang ano natin. Na, hindi natin na-take up sa sulat.
And if you academic
Hindi submitted.
Okay.
Kasi minsan sa tayo, may sa tuloy.
I'll hold draft the letter. Hold draft the letter.
and not actually deny, but we will not discuss the merits on the basis that it's no longer necessary to discuss whether it is granted or denied. The fact that he submitted is
Consider mo necessary.
yes.
Next.
Okay, sir. We can proceed with the opening of bids, sir.
Okay. Ba't nandito to?
Water dispenser at saka commission.
Still cabinet to?
Ito lang Pasko.
Okay, 7.1 sir, supply and installation of solar taxiway edge lights and apron floodlights for old apron at Davao International Airport. So requesting for the PWG of the ANS.
Let's go, sayang oras.
Please.
Ilipat yan natin doon sa harap yan. Kasi doon din po natin. Lahat na, lipat mo doon.
Yes, good afternoon. In compliance with the DOTR memorandum, we are on live streaming. And please introduce yourself and your company representing.
I'm Sherry Lagundra from Everyone Builders and Building
Sure.
Evercon? Okay. Sasabihin yung letter. You wrote us a letter last October 9, citing that, ano yun?
Requesting for 10-day extension.
Requesting for a 10-day extension for the Tacloban project. And yet, you submitted. Nanawag ka naman. Okay, so, we deem it necessary, and we will reply to you officially, that that letter is moot and academic. Kasi nakapag-comply ka naman. Ano pa niyan yun, okay? Yeah. Gusto ko lang sabihin sa iyo, baka isipin ninyo na we are not acting on the letters that you sent. Okay?
To the bidders, please verify this is your bid. To the chair, when we open the bid of Evercon Builders.
Please proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. We'll now open the bid of Evercon.
Madam, curious lang ako, ano? Bakit pula? Okay. Akala ko kasi yung uniform sa uniform.
Copy number 1, original bid.
Papa Buenas?
Problema na pag-format ako makapangalan. Dito ko.
Copy number 1
Okay. Curious lang ako.
and
Alam namin, dito ko gusto rin.
copy number 2. We'll now open the original bid docs of Evercon.
Dito. Unang pagkaman mo dito.
Nililawan naman ang
And the financial document, holding a financial document with signature and title is sealed. original technical component, signature, and property sealed. We will now open the original technical component. With tabbing, cover part pagination, each page is with signature. Checklist please.
Okay, number 1, concepts certificate of registration and membership in accordance with section 8.5.2 of the IRR.
Field jet registration, platinum membership, valid until November 17, 2017. Attached Annex A, submitted.
Okay, number 2, statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts with the project stated in the BDS.
Statement of its ongoing contract, amount to 723,237,832.35, submitted.
Next is statement of single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid.
Single largest contract. Submitted single largest contract, similar to the project to be bid, submitted.
Number 4, all referential statements stamp received with the BIR.
Original financial statement, stamp received by BIR, dated April 21, 2017, submitted.
Number 5, NFCC computation.
NFCC computation, the amount of 2,920,810,557.65, submitted.
And Class B document, JVA, if applicable.
AD is applicable.
Next, B, technical document. Bid security in accordance with ITB Clause 18. The bid security shall be limited to the following. Bid security declaration.
Bid securing declaration, the board of which duly authorized, submitted.
Number 2, reference drawing plan signed by the engineer and the bid authorized representative.
Reference drawing signed the bid representative, submitted.
Number 3, certificate of site inspection issued by the ANS facility in charge.
Certificate of site inspection signed by Leandro Alvarez, FIC Davao Tower Nav 8, submitted.
Valid pickup license.
Valid pickup license of Evercall, submitted.
And other documents required for particular specifications.
Other documents requiring the piece of personnel, submitted. And piece of equipment to be used in the project, submitted.
Sworn statement in accordance with section 25.2.
omnibus funds statement. Duly notarized, submitted.
And after that, mayor's permit.
Mayor's permit issued by City of Manila, submitted.
And tax clearance.
Tax clearance of Everton, valid until February 6, 2018, submitted. The technical document of Everton is rated as passed. Madam Chair, permission to open the pinag. With proper tabbing, tabulation, checklist please.
Bill of quantities.
Bill of quantity submitted.
For goods offered from abroad and or from goods offered within the Philippines.
Goods offered within the Philippines, submitted.
And financial bid form. Financial bid form.
Financial bid form, submitted.
The amount of
Waiving the amount of 11,880,058 pesos and 29 centavos. The ABC is 11,982,000. The bid of Everton is within the ABC.
11.
Lang discount.
Discount ka, 100. 20,000. 120,000.
May discount nila kasi.
Di ba tawag na? Bigyan mo kami.
No discount. Wala.
Pwede natin na rin, di ba?
Walang discount eh.
Maybe. Our deal. Ano pa yun?
May devaluation and mathematical correction.
next. $7.2. So we'll just notify for the evaluation and postpone later on. So we'll proceed for the next opening.
Ano yung next one?
7.2.
Biller ka?
ABMS ko.
Alam ko, video ka ng araw.
Kala ko CCTV.
Saan siya, no? Esper. Ma'am, may we proceed with the ANS projects because the ANS were out for a while.
Yung 7.3, mapainis din yun eh.
Yung mode of procurement kanina.
Sorry ma'am, yung opening pump.
Opening na.
Kasi ma'am yung 7.3 saka 7.4 ANS. Yung 7.2 ABMS. Tayo na pala eh.
Just for the
Hindi mo
Ayun.
Tatanong muna tayo.
We proceed po na ma'am 7.4 for ANS because ANS guys, TWG are here.
7.3.
7.3. Supply and delivery of 6 sets of 50 watts VHF AM transceiver at ANS Technical Center.
Ilan ang bidder?
3 sir. Evercon, Rosen Schwartz, and Integrated. 7.3.
Sino mo na nasa-group?
Hindi ko lang, may oras kami.
Yung sa BSF.
Si Bato mo.
May oras na. Ano nga natin buksan kasi
Ay, may nag-impact ko sa
kaya makatuhan naman. Wala na siyang kumamot.
Sabi mo, hindi ka nakali. Kala ko singakar eh.
Good afternoon to the leaders. In compliance with the DOTR memorandum, we are on live streaming. And can you introduce yourself and your company representing?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Benjamin Barcoma from Roda Mars.
Next one.
Shirley from Interpol.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Ray Motion from Integrated Chemistry.
Sir, this project is scheduled to open last October 12, but it was postponed. It will be scheduled to open today, sir. And these are three builders: the Evercon builders, Roger Swartz, and Integrated Energy Systems. And that's permission to untie the bid, sir.
Okay. Kanino yung pula? Sabi ko sa'yo.
Bakit siya? Bakit ko lang?
Ano ito naman, provincial eh. Sila sa ako.
So we'd like to verify integrated if this is your bid.
Yes, sir.
The chair asks permission to open the bid of
Please
integrated.
proceed.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. We will now open the document of integrated.
Just to continue, I'd just like to inform the bidders that what we're doing right now is to validate only whether the documents you submitted complies the requirements of the bid process. The nitty-gritty part of it will come during the bid evaluation. So that's para mabilis tayo. Okay? You know the drill. Alam mo, you've been doing this for quite some time already. So yun lang gagawin natin ngayon. Whether the papers or the documents you submitted rather are compliant. Okay?
We have the original bid. Copy number 1 and copy number 2. We will now open the original bid. The original technical component and the original financial component. Permission to open the original technical component. Engineer technical improvement with proper tabbing and pagination. Each page is with signature. Checklist.
Checklist number 1, field check certificate of registration and norms in accordance with section 8.5.2.
Field Jobs registration of integrated platinum membership, valid until 21 December 2017, with attached Annex 8, submitted.
Resident certificate from SEC, DTI or CBA.
SEC registration of integrated, submitted.
Business permit issued by the city or municipality.
Mayor's permit issued by City of Pasay, submitted.
Tax clearance.
Tax clearance valid until December 22, 2017, submitted.
Statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts.
Statement of its ongoing project contract amounted to 6,250,643.05, submitted.
Statement of single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid.
Statement of single largest contract, submitted.
NFCC computation.
NFCC computation of integrated amounting to 159,958,062 pesos and 0.95, submitted.
All the financial statements stamp received by the BIR.
Financial statement of integrated, stamp received by BIR dated July 11, 2017, submitted.
And joint venture, if applicable.
None.
The technical document, bid security in accordance with DOS 18, BITP.
Bid security in the form of bid security declaration. Duly notarized, submitted.
Next, conformity with schedule of requirements enumerated and specified in section 6 of bidding documents.
Conformity with section 6, submitted.
And next is conformity with technical specs as enumerated and specified in section 7.
Conformity with technical specs, submitted.
And sworn statement in accordance with section 25.2.
Omnibus launch statement, duly notarized, submitted. The technical component of integrated is rated as pass. Dito lang.
So, Evercon Builders, confirm this is your bid.
Basta pula,
Sir, permission to open the bid, sir.
please.
Susi. Susi, kahit hindi na. Makaharang ko ako nila kasi.
Here is the original bid. Copy number 2 and copy number 1. We will now open the original bid.
Una din dito.
Yung pula, yung pula.
Siyempre, kayo wala eh.
We have 2 envelopes. One is the technical component, which is original, the signature, seal, and label. Second envelope is the financial document, it's sealed, signed. We'll now open the original technical component document. The original technical document as pagination from (167 of 167). Please.
Normal creature certificate of registration and membership.
Okay. PDF's registration, platinum membership with attached eligibility document Annex A submitted.
Registration certificate from SEC, DTI or CDA.
Okay. SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission document submitted.
Next, a mayor's permit issued by the city or municipality.
Next is the business permit from City of Manila, submitted, valid up to until Ano ba yun? Yun yung bali niya? Or ba yung issue? 1 year. Oo. Okay. Submitted.
And tax clearance per EO 398.
Tax clearance of Evercon issued February 6, 2017. Submitted.
Statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts.
Statement of all ongoing contracts duly signed. In the total amount of 724,137,832 pesos, 0.35 submitted.
And statement of single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid.
Statement of single contracts submitted.
Next is NFCC computation.
Net financial capacity computation in the amount of 2,920,810,557 pesos, 0.65 cents submitted.
Audit financial statement.
Statement of financial position duly received by the BIR, April 21, 2017, of Evercon submitted.
Joint venture, if applicable.
Joint venture not applicable.
Next, technical document, bid security.
Bid security declaration form by Evercon submitted.
Conformity with schedule of requirements as enumerated specified in section 6.
Section 6, schedule of requirements submitted.
Technical specifications based on section 7.
Technical specifications submitted, duly signed by Mr. Mario Ong, the President.
Okay, sworn statement.
Omnibus sworn statement affidavit submitted. The submitted technical component of Evercon is rated as pass.
Roaches warrants. Roaches warrants confirmed this is your bid? Yes, sir. Okay. So the chair permission to open the bid of Roaches warrants.
Inside the main envelope are the 3 envelopes composed of the original bid, copy number 1, and copy number 2. We will now open the original bid. Inside are the two envelopes, the original technical component and the original financial component. We will now open the technical component. The technical component has tabbings, pagination from 190 of 191 with signature, checklist.
Number 1, builder certificate of registration and membership.
Builder registration platinum membership with eligibility document Annex A submitted.
And residence certificate from SEC, DTI, or CDA.
SEC certificate submitted.
Mayor's permit.
Mayor's permit from Lungsod ng Makati submitted.
Tax clearance per EO 398.
Tax clearance submitted.
Statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts within the private sector in the BDS.
Statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts within 5 years from submission, including contract awarded but not yet started. Duly signed, certified true copy submitted.
Next, statement of single largest completed contract similar to contract to be bid.
Statement of single largest completed contract similar to the contract to be bid. Duly signed, submitted.
NFCC computation.
NFC computations of Road and Swartz in the total amount of 356,890,355 pesos. Submitted.
Audited financial statement stamp received by the BIR.
Financial statement annually. Stamp receipt. Submitted. Stamp received by the BIR.
Next, joint venture, if applicable.
Joint venture certificate of no joint venture agreement, profit sharing arrangement documents submitted.
Joint venture with
no joint venture. Okay. Oh, sinabi documents dito.
applicable.
Okay.
Next, technical document with security.
Schedule.
With security. With security declaration. With security, sir.
Okay, thank you. Bid security declaration form submitted.
Conformity with the schedule of requirements specified in section 6.
Schedule of requirements, section 6 submitted.
Conformity of applicant specifications specified in section 7.
Section 7, technical specification, submitted.
Omnibus 1 statement.
Omnibus 1 statement submitted. Okay. Okay, the submitted original technical component is rated as passed.
So the chair will permission us to open the financial of the leaders.
We will now open it. Thank you, ma'am. Sige, ikaw na lang sa financial component of integrated. With tabbing, signature, and pagination from page 17 of 17.
Checklist number 1, the bill of quantities.
Bill of quantities submitted.
Next, the goods offered from abroad and or the goods offered within the Philippines.
Goods offered from abroad submitted.
And next is financial bid form.
Okay. Bid form in the amount of 5,191,272.
With no discount?
With no discount. With no further stock.
5,191,272 pesos.
272.
Next.
We will now open the second financial component from Evercon. The financial component as tabbing, pagination from page 6 of 6. Checklist is
Bill of quantities.
bill of quantities submitted.
Next, goods offered from abroad and or for goods offered from within the Philippines.
Goods offered from abroad submitted. Goods offered from within the Philippines submitted.
Financial bid form, which includes bid prices.
Financial bid form, which include the amount of 5,580,000 pesos submitted.
No discount?
No discount. 5,580,000. Next. We will now open the third envelope, financial from products worth. Okay, naman sa page. The ADC for this project is 8,640,000. Financial component of Rodenswart has tabbings, signature and pagination from page 10 up to 10. Okay, sir, please.
Checklist, bill of quantities.
Bill of quantities, certified true copy, signed, submitted.
And goods offered from abroad, goods offered within the Philippines.
For goods offered from abroad, submitted, certified true copy, signed. For goods offered from the Philippines, submitted, signed, duly signed.
Next, financial bid form, which includes bid prices.
Financial bid form in the amount of 5,048,950 pesos. Okay. Pakisum. Pakisum. Okay. For the three bidders, the bid amount of Evercon is 5,580,000. For Rodenswartz, the bid amount is 5,048,950. For integrated, the bid amount is 5,191,272. The ADC for this for the project is 8,640,000. 7.3.
Share. The lowest is Rodenswartz, so 5,048,950 pesos.
May all been subject to bid evaluation and electrical connection. And for the lowest calculated bid shall be notified for post-certification for additional documents and requirements.
Thank you. Jamie? 7.4. Now we will proceed with the ANS project. 7.4. Replacement of DBR Demi at Tacloban Airport for the bidders. Not 3. We're going
5.
Good afternoon to the bidders. Compliance with the DOTR memorandum, we are on live streaming. And can you please introduce yourself and your company representing? Please, second.
Ian Steller, Steelcast.
I'm Johnny Ramos of Indra.
Ruben Lambuson, Indra.
So we have 3 who purchased the bid documents, but only 2 submitted.
Pwede natin tapat, ano? Sige, sige pa naman. Kita siya. Kita. Yan. Tapos, isun natin. So, okay. Tapos,
So,
okay.
first bid is the Evercon Builders and Equipment Corporation. Sir, permission to open the bid. And to Evercon, confirm this is your bid. Thank you.
Pura.
Ito pala.
Elak lang yun.
Kurang kato.
Original bid. Copy number 1. Copy number 2. Permission to open the original bid. The original technical component and the original financial component. We will now open the original technical component. We have 3 volumes for the original technical component. With tagging and pagination. Or with tagging and pagination. Checklist, please.
Number 1, fill the certificate of registration.
Certificate of Field Jobs Registration, Platinum member, valid until 17 November 2017, and with Annex A. Attached Annex A.
Next, registration certificate of SEC, DTI or CDA.
Tayo naman kasi Annex A dito. Isip mo, film mo, baka natin. Saan po yun?
Wala, sir.
Ha?
Wala kasi yung required lang is pages. Checklist at nakasaan sa preparing
Sa Alex A. Talaga yun.
James lang yung required.
It's not required. It's not required.
Ni-require po naman kasi nagsabit na siya ng Field Jobs with Annex A. Hindi mo wala ba ito? Kasi nakapatid siya ng Annex A. Wala.
Yung standard eligibility requirement na gusto na pa requirement. Hindi naman nabago yung
Nagbago na kasi yung requirement.
Reset registration is for this. Although may pinatouch siya ng Annex A dahil hindi mo siya mabibigyan ng platinum muna.
Nasa checklist, reader shall refer to section 12 documents. Pag pumunta ka sa section 12, ang required is on field checks. Okay, base na sa text.
Yan.
Page 130.
Wala ka ba? Okay. Oh, break. Annex A. Itatouch Annex A. Certified true copy. Okay.
Next, statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts with the project status in the BDS.
statement of its ongoing private and government contracts amounting to 724,237,832.35 submitted.
Next is statement of single largest completed contract similar to contract to be bid.
List of single largest contract similar to the project to be bid submitted.
Next, already final statement stamp received by the BIR.
It was part of the annex A, audited financial statement. I-check naman kapag post ko rin.
FCC.
Ongoing project. NFCC, the amount of 2,110,810,557.65 submitted.
JVA if applicable.
Not applicable.
Next is bid security.
Bid security in the form of bid securing declaration, duly notarized, submitted.
Conformity with technical specifications specified in section 6 and 7.
Conformity with section 6 technical specification, schedule of requirements submitted.
7.
And 7.
Next, latest official OE and equipment, technical characteristics, specifications, manual, and or sales, materials, brochures, practical performance, and functional specifications, proposed equipment, as referenced in the compliance statement.
Submitted brochures and
sales materials, manual,
sales materials, manual,
specifications, or equipment technical characteristics.
Ito, duly submitted.
Okay, next is reference drawing plans signed by engineer and the bidder authorized representative.
Reference drawing duly signed by the owner's representative and engineer, submitted.
List of spare parts offered in section 14 of technical specifications.
List of spare parts, submitted.
Okay, certificate of site inspection issued by the INS facility in charge.
Certificate of site inspection duly signed by Mr. Madriaga, NSFIC, Tacloban Airport, submitted.
Next is valid pickup license, small b, size range C or D.
Valid pickup license, large A. Triple A pa.
Other documents required in the technical specifications.
Other document required in the technical specification, the project management schedule, and certificate submitted.
And other documents required.
Na-check na natin yun. Ito na yun. Pieces first part. Ito na yun. Yun lang. Wala na. Ito lang. Wala naman nakalagay. Ito na.
The source statement. Ano po source statement?
Omnibus sworn statement. Duly notarized, submitted.
Next is bid bulletin number 1 dated October 2, 2017.
Bid bulletin number 1 dated October 2, 2017, submitted. The technical report of Everton is related as part. We now open the bid docs of data.
Confirm to bid up sa Inula. Is your bid, sir?
Water distribution.
the original bid.
Copy number 2. And copy number 1. We'll now open the original.
Volume 1 of 2 of the original technical component. Volume 2 of 3 of the original technical component. Volume 3 of the original technical component. And the original financial document. With tabbing, proper pagination. Letters, please.
2023 registration and membership.
Certificate of Full Registration, Platinum member, valid until August 5, 2018 with attached Annex A, also the Full Registration of India, Australia, valid until January 25, 2018 with attached Annex A, submitted.
Statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts.
Statement of its ongoing contract amounting to 58,297,267.87 submitted.
And the statement of single largest completed contracts. Similar to the contract to be bid.
Statement of single largest completed contract submitted.
NFCC computation.
NFCC computation, the amount of 1,156,785,037 pesos and .73 submitted.
JVA joint venture agreement.
Joint venture agreement between Pilta kasi India Australia. Duly notarized, submitted.
Next, bid security.
Bid security in the form of bid security declaration. Duly notarized, submitted.
Conformity with technical specifications specified in section 6 and 7.
Conformity with technical specifications, section 6 and section 7, submitted.
List of OEM equipment, technical characteristics, specifications, manual and or sales materials brochure.
List of brochures and the technical manual submitted.
Reference drawing plan signed by the engineer and the dealer's authorized representative.
Reference plan and drawing duly signed by the representative of PILTAX submitted.
List of spare parts.
is of spare parts with certificate of spare parts availability submitted.
Next is certificate of site inspection.
Certificate of site inspection being signed by Mr. Antonio Baltasar, Tacloban Airport, submitted.
Next is pickup license.
Valid pickup license of PILCAPS, General Engineering AAA, Navigational Facility, Medium B, submitted.
Other document as required in technical specifications.
Other documents submitted.
Sworn statement in accordance with section 25.2.
Omnibus sworn statement duly notarized, submitted.
Bid bulletin number 1 dated October 2, 2017.
Bid bulletin number 1 dated October 2, 2017, submitted. The technical component of PILCAPS is rated as draft. Mr. Chair, permission to open the financial.
Please do.
We will now open the financial document of Evercon Builders. With proper tagging and pagination.
The first one is accomplished form for goods offered within Philippines and offered from abroad.
For goods offered from abroad, submitted.
Bill of quantities.
Bill of quantity, submitted.
Financial bid form.
Financial bid form. Financial bid form, bid in the amount of 39,680,000.03 centavos. No discount. The bid of Evercon is below the ABC. Million. 0.03. We will now open the financial bid of PILCAPS Indra bid. lead cabin and proper pagination. Please, please.
Accomplished form for goods offered from abroad and within the Philippines.
Goods offered from abroad submitted. Goods offered within the Philippines submitted.
Bill of quantities with list of equipment materials.
Bill of quantities submitted.
Commercial bid form.
Commercial bid form. Financial bid in the amount of 48,530,589.91. The bid of Pilcaras is below the ABC of 50 billion, 908 and 800,000. The ABC. It's the ABC.
Third, we have the lowest bidder, the Evercon Builders, 39,680,003 cents. And the second lowest is the Philcax joint venture with Indra, 48,520,589 pesos and 91 cents.
Subject to bid evaluation and arithmetical correction, the lowest bidder shall be notified for post-qualification.
Congratulations.
Thank you po.
Meron pa yung hangar. Yung hangar. Ay, sino? Hindi hangar. Ano pa yung hangar? Kasi ito pa yung hangar. This is stress time.
Oh, what else?
Next order is 7.2, proposed rehabilitation of CAAP hangar, ADMS.
It's your turn.
Oh, you have 10 minutes.
5 minutes na to, sir. Yes, sir. 10 minutes open.
Something.
Para ito nagamitin siya.
Structure. Let's go, just well.
The affirmative bidders complying with the DOTR memoranda were live streaming. Can you please introduce yourself and the company presenting?
I'm Dominic Pantodo from JCL.
Okay. Sir, we have two bidders who bought the bid, but only one submitted the bid. And the other ones submitted a withdrawal letter. Okay. JC Abbas, confirm this is your bid. JC Albason, confirm this is your bid, sir.
Sir, permission to open the...
Please proceed.
So the main envelope of JCL button are 2 envelopes, marked as copy number 2, copy number 1, and the original. Two envelopes, marked as the original eligibility and technical component and the original financial component of JCL Button for the project.
7 minutes.
With tabbing, pagination and signature on each page. Checklist please.
Sales certificate of registration.
Jeff's registration, valid until May 13, 2018, submitted.
Registration certificate. Next, DTI CGA.
Registration certificate from DTI, valid until November 22, 2020, submitted.
Mayor's permit.
Mayor's permit from the City of Iloilo, submitted.
Tax clearance.
Tax clearance for JC Albason, valid until April 24, 2018, submitted.
Pickup license.
Pickup license for 2017-2018, submitted.
Statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts.
Statement of all ongoing projects, submitted.
Statement and define the bidders in order to completed contracts similar to the contract in the bid.
Statement of all completed projects, submitted.
NFCC.
NFCC in the amount of 115,190,848.65, submitted.
Total international statements now received by the BIR.
Audited FS for 2016. Sir, verify na lang namin kung kailan start ito. BIR.
Next, the bidder's latest annual income tax return filed to BIR electronic filing and payment system.
ITR, submitted.
JBA if applicable.
Not applicable.
Technical component with security.
in the form of the securing declaration, notarized, submitted.
Organizational chart, a contract to be bid.
Organizational chart, submitted.
List of constructions personnel.
List of personnel to be assigned to the project, submitted.
List of construction equipment unit.
List of equipment to be used in the project, submitted.
Omnibus source statement.
Omnibus sworn statement, notarized, submitted.
Certificate of site inspection.
Site inspection certificate issued by Mr. Manuel de Guzman.
Photocopy of company ID of the person who conducted the site inspection.
Company ID of Mr. Mark Martinez.
Photocopy of airport visitors logbook.
Photocopy of visitor's logbook, submitted.
Financial component.
The submitted eligibility and technical component of JC Albason is stated as class. The permission to open the financial component of JC Albason.
Go ahead.
With tagging, pagination, and signature. Checklist please.
Bill of quantities.
Bill of quantities, submitted.
Bill proposal.
Bill proposal, submitted.
Detail estimate.
Legal estimate form, submitted.
Summary of unit prices. For materials, labor, and equipment.
For materials, submitted. For labor rates, submitted. Equipment rates, submitted.
Cash flow per quarter.
Cash flow by quarter, submitted.
Per CPM network diagram.
Per CPM, submitted.
Construction schedule, bar chart, and S-curve.
Construction schedule and S-curve, submitted.
Okay, financial bid form.
Financial bid in the amount of 2,190,676 pesos and 77 centavos. 2,190,676 and 77 centavos with no discount.
Figures na.
Figures.
Figures.
Sir, the ABC is 2,499,221.24 and the bid proposal of JC Albason is below the ABC, which is 2,190,676.77. JC Albason. JC Albason.
JC Albason, Anderson Design. Your bid shall be subjected to bid evaluation and the completeness of document and arithmetical correction. And you will be notified for submission of additional documentary requirements for post-valuation.
Will be need
Next agenda for opening is purchase of wireless cardiac stress machine.
Meron mo ba? Medical.
Wireless.
Medical.
Wala namang traditional source from Nigeria.
Baka nila pang TV.
Kailangan naman magtatanda to.
Good afternoon to the leaders. Complying with the DOTR memoranda, we're on live streaming. Please introduce yourself and your company representing.
We're from Medal Medical Devices Corporation. I'm Annabelle Lopez. I'm Molly Rose.
Sir, we have only one leader.
Hindi na natin pag-aawayan yun.
Sir, confirm ma'am, this is your bid. Sir, permission to open.
Please proceed. You have 5 minutes.
Inside the main envelope or MESBED, part 3 envelopes, mark as the original bid. The copy number 2 and the copy number 1. Inside the original bid, there are 2 envelopes, mark as the original financial component and the original eligibility and technical component of MEDVED. MEDVED. Big tabbing, pagination and signature on each pages. Check this please.
Number 1, purchase certificate of registration and membership.
PhilJEP's registration, valid until July 26, 2018, submitted.
Sales certificate from SEC, DTI of CDA.
From SEC, certificate of incorporation, submitted.
MES permit.
Mayor's permit from the City of Paranaque, submitted.
Tax clearance.
Tax clearance, valid until December 15, 2017, submitted.
Statement of all ongoing government and private contracts.
Statement of all ongoing projects, submitted.
Statement of single largest completed contract similar to contract to be bid.
SLCC, submitted.
NFCC computation.
mahanap sir.
Walang tama sa word.
FCC. Ma'am, can you assist? Locate your...
Here naman, may tabs siya sir. Final payment settlements.
Sir. Wala yung tab mo.
Anong requirement yun?
NFCC.
Computation.
Sir, ano po pinundan niya?
Experience. NFCC computation, 688,614,240 submitted.
Audit financial statements now received by the BAR.
For 2016, received on April 21, 2017, submitted.
Clear status annual income tax return filed through BAR electronic filing and payment system.
Annual ITR, submitted.
GBA, if applicable.
Not applicable.
Bill security in the form of
Be securing declaration.
conformity with schedule of requirements.
Conformity with section 6, schedule of requirements, submitted.
Conformity with technical specifications.
Conformity with section 7, technical specifications, submitted.
Omnibus one statement.
Omnibus sworn statement, submitted.
Page bulletin number 1 dated October 6, 2017.
Copy of bid bulletin number 1 dated October 6, 2017, submitted. The submitted eligibility and technical components of MEDEV, Medical Devices Corporation, is rated as passed. So permission to open the financial component. Tabbing, coordination, and signature. Check this.
Bill of quantities.
Bill of quantities, submitted.
Goods offered from abroad as well as the Philippines.
For goods offered from abroad, submitted.
Financial bid form.
Financial bid in the amount of 1,488,000 without discount. Within the ABC of 1,500,000, sir. A difference of 12,000 pesos.
Will be subjected to evaluation for completed documents and electronic correction. And after that, we will be notified for post qualification.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. You are. Good to go. Okay, gentlemen, guys. We still have number 8.
Yes, sir.
Is there such an urgency to tackle it now?
It's scheduled today, sir. Kasi may mga bidders.
Yes, po.
May mga leaders?
Yes, perspective.
Perspective. Parang meron ito. 1. Dito sa 8.4, before we proceed, ano? Dito sa 8.4, kanino to?
Supply.
Supply.
Procurement, sir.
Okay, Gilbert. I have offered a proposal to DG, which is the common practice in the corporate industry of renting photocopiers, which I thought tatanggalan tayo ng isang tinig of maintaining, of buying inks and everything. So I am requesting also, before we proceed with this, to see whether viable ang option na yan, whether mas magastos ba o makakatipid ba tayo o mas magastos na
I'm not so sure. May mga officers na naka-experience, ATS mostly, they are heavy user. Although at one point there was previous ads that tried na rin ng ganyan. I'm not so familiar as with the figures. Beneficial
let's qualify also, like what you said, ATS, FSIS, ANS, yung mga heavy users.
Sir, I am from ETS before. We're renting photocopier. I think that's 10,000 per month. And it's okay in our distribution. We are not spending on maintenance because the time they will bring
Yes.
they will just come and
Fix it.
fix everything.
So let's explore into that concept or idea. Yun lang yung reservations natin. Well, it's not fully reservation, but rather a viable, I'm looking at it, option. Okay? For various reports, okay, sige, let's proceed.
8.1.
Yeah. Permission. Sige, thank you.
Procurement of portable airborne. 8.1.
Tingnan nyo lang. Pwede.
Sabi kasi sa akin,
Next year. Kasi, oo, review.
I would rather siguro request.
Okay, bumili na. Gawin na pala natin. Kung meron, hindi na natin makalimutan.
Good afternoon, bidders. Compliance with the DOT memorandum, we are on live streaming. Please introduce yourself and your company representing.
I'm Marty Smita from Road and Shores Philippines Incorporated. My colleague Benjamin Barcoma.
So this is the private conference of the procurement of portable airborne radio frequency interference or RFI direction finder. So do you have any questions or queries?
I actually have a couple of questions, sir.
Ako lang, ha?
regarding to the email. First question, sir, is it okay if we use a spectrum analyzer as the main equipment instead of the direction finder?
No, that's definitely a no-no. We are looking for a radio receiver with the capability of direction finding, a capability for interference. So, a spectrum analyzer is not our requirement.
Sir, what do you mean by automatic DF triangulation?
Yes, this, since this equipment is for use of this airborne, we have to have this automatic direction finding, not manual. So as for easy determination or location of direction finding, wherein the technology used is a GPS, wherein through moving fixes and the subject interference will be located automatically through triangulation or trilateration.
Last question, sir. What do you mean by colored spectrum display?
Colored spectrum display, this is for easy determination or easy identification of the subject interference or intelligence that is interfering with the main frequency that we're after.
Okay, those are just my questions related to technical documents.
Any more further questions?
That's it, sir.
Your Chair, they have no more questions, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, offense number 2. 8.2, please.
Next time.
Sino mo muna?
Schedule.
Nag-vote kasi walang pasok. Walang pasok.
Hindi, pero sa mata namin isang araw, matatapos na yung realistic yun naman. Gawin natin dito sa 1 minute, 1 minute. Ang preview na day mga hindi ko naman preview ka.
Wala po sa communication equipment, yung 8.2, tsaka 8.3 wala rin po. Yung 8.4 po.
Okay, 8.4.
8.4.
Pero siguro yung 8.5 na lang muna kasi yung 8.4 yung sobrang makulit na.
Makulit? Sabi yung video natin.
Dati! Yung Sarah!
Hindi. Kasi bumili ng bindok sabi ni madam.
Hindi ko natin natin siya kung hindi mo bumili. Bili ka naman.
Pabili na lang.
Pabili na ako.
Let's go. Well, what's next?
Ha? Limit natin 3 question, tapos basulatin natin.
Kasi yan
Sulatin natin mga polisiyan.
Daanin sa sulat.
Ikaw kumuha na kayo ng mga
Hindi pa naman. Mawala ka.
What's this? 8.4?
Yes. Yes,
Yes, sir.
8.4.
8.4.
And then,
Good afternoon, leaders. Invite to the OTR, we are live streaming. And please introduce yourself and your company presenting. Yes, sir. Thank you. Sir.
Richard Diaz from CAAP Corporation.
Sir, reading the kanya from CAAP.
Anya Estera from the Value Systems Philippines Inc.
Stephanie Simon from Lico.
Lily Curtis from
So this is the private conference of the photocopier. You have any questions? You may ask.
Guys, I'd just like to set the tone, the mood in order. This is just clarification. This is just for clarification if you have any, and we will not entertain any discussion. Do you want it? I don't know. Okay. You can start with the ladies kung may questions sila. Ladies first.
Yes po. Have any questions po?
Regarding to sa grounds, sabi mo pala sa mga lessons. Kung pwede kong 100K.
Can you, Vice,
Ay, yung sa draft po ng copy, kung pwede kong 100K na.
100K.
yung draft. Sa standard kasi, minimum standard would be 100K kasi sa maintenance kit yun. Last year, nagpabitan kami, ganyan na rin yung importante kasi yung maintenance kit na yan naman. Malaki yung yield niya para matagal yung diba, yung usability bago mag-change ng maintenance kit. So sa dami ng yung pinapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapapap for economic, hindi siya advantageous sa akin.
Requirements ko, 300. So, magpunta si 300.
Yeah, 300 is the minimum requirements. So, pwede po kayo mag-bid higher. Meron
Pero
kayo
not lower.
50 but not lower. Pag lower po is non-compliance with the technical specifications and you'll be disqualified. Next po, ma'am.
Regarding dun sa sa copy and print screen, pwede ba siya maging 30 at least? Start from 30? Ganito kasi ma'am. You can ask us, can you require us to give at least a manufacturer certificate na nagsisimula from 2016 manufactured up to the current year. Kasi ma'am, our copy year starts from 2016, but it will be manufactured currently. So, kung 35 ppm, we would love to join this project. Pag 35 ppm, we cannot reach the budget. Mag-over kami parate. So, kung pwede sana sa 30, total naman, you cannot determine sa 30
On our copier naman, you cannot determine na 30 pala siya kasi ang bilis niya is up to 40. Pwede ba yun?
Please clarify. It means to say that your photocopier is range 30 to 40 prints per minute.
Yes, sir. Because recent siya, latest model siya, kung i-base natin sa 35, I don't know kung anong taon yan siya mina-manufacture before. But on our part kasi, ang 35 can be compete sa amin na 30. Yung bilis niya, hindi mo siya ma-determine na 30 pala siya. Kasi ang bilis niya, makukompete mo siya up to 40 sa 30. Kasi Opo.
May conflict of numbers.
Yes, opo. Yung number lang kasi dyan. Number lang kasi ang matter sa amin. Kasi yung 30 namin, pwede siya sa 40. Pero 30 ang nakalagay.
Okay.
Kasi because of the manufacturing, na-current siya. Parang laptop. Parang, ano siya, tawag nito, cellphone. Si cellphone, magre-require naman, wala kasi kami nakikita dito sir na you will be asking for a manufacturing certificate. Yun ang...
Let me clarify this. If you can submit to us what you are saying, and then we will give it to the TWG for further evaluation, siguro. And then let the TWG stay in contact with you whether or not you will or you will not qualify.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Sige.
One question. Yung specs namin is, ang requirement namin is 30 copies per minute. 35 per minute. Ano yung specs nyo?
30.
Oh, so, ang requirement namin is minimum. So, ang requirement is 35. So, 30 ka, automatic. Hindi ka, non-compliant ka. Kasi hindi namin 30. Ngayon kung suppose yun, 35 eh. Ang suppose yun is 30. Talagang hindi ko pwede.
So, hindi siya pwedeng at least 30 to 35.
Hindi namin pwedeng baguhin yung i-revise ang specific dahil sa specs mo. Ito kasi ang minimum requirements ng user is 35 copies per minute. Pwede ka tumaas.
But not to go down.
Good.
Any more questions?
Pwede pa ulit.
Sure.
So kung hindi talaga siya pwede sa 30, 35 talaga, meron pa akong concern, sir. Okay lang yung dyan sa maintenance, okay lang yan. Ang next po is yung speed of scan, like 40 images. Kasi sa amin kasi, when you say copier, pareho sila ng speed, pareho siya si scan. Pareho siya ng yung sa color. Tapos, ang baba ng DPI. Ang resolution kasi pag copier sa scan is 600 by 600 sa amin. Ang resolution naman ng copy and print is 2,400 by 600 DPI. That's the copier. Standard yung copier yan.
Ang copier standard na copier din naman.
Yes, sir.
Minimum lang naman po yan. So, kung tumaas po kayo, okay lang.
Okay lang po.
Sa about po yung lahat ng minimum. Matanggapin.
Hindi naman po namin pwedeng itaas yun kasi baka malimit naman po yung competition. Mamaya may hindi makapag-bid na ibang bidders.
So, pag mataas yung specs nyo, it's
Pwede
okay.
nyo tataasan si 300 po.
Hindi, pwede kang
Yun na
tumaas
yun.
na dyan kung yun ang meron.
Mali ng minimum namin, ma'am. Kaya kung mataas ka yan is okay. Pag mababa ka, hindi okay. Diba?
Okay. Pero hindi naman po namin pwedeng paboran kayo na itaas po namin yung specs for the sake na makakasok yung sa inyo lang.
Okay?
Pati po ba yung sa standard, pati po ba yung sa standard memory ninyo? Magsisimula siya sa 1 gigabyte.
Yes.
Minimum.
Minimum.
Basta lahat yan sa minimum yan.
Kung kaya niya maximum
Kaya
4
yung 2 gigabyte, mas 3, mas maganda.
In short, whatever the numbers that are posted there are the minimum requirements. You cannot show, kung halimbawa, 300,000, you cannot go to 99. But if you can go 301,000, pasok ka. So those are the minimum requirements lang. Okay. Okay, next.
With regards po dun sa maintenance kit drum developing unit, is at least up to 300,000 copies per kit. Ang manufacturer standard po kasi ng mga machine sa ngayon is different. So, mayroong 100, may 300, may 200. Mr. Chair, okay lang din po ba kami mag-supply na per kit kasi namin is 100,000. So, allow din po ba kayo magdagdag na lang kami?
Thank you, sir.
Kasi yung our parameter na yung equipment, hindi siya madali masira. Kasi we have an experience before na baba yung maintenance kit. So, wala, less than a year masisira na nagiging ano. So, sa parameter na at least minimum siya ng 4,000.
What we're saying is 300 po yung requirements for the drum. Ito po kasi yung sample ng drum. So what we're saying is, ang susupply mo namin is tatlong set ng 100 each po namin. Kasi hindi mo kami papasok sa maximum ng 100. So dadali po namin, Chairman, is when we deliver the item, tatlong set po yun. So medyo advantage po sa inyo yun kasi tatlong bagong drum kit po yung bibigyan namin. Equivalent po sa 300. Kasi 100 po yung each na sa amin. Pag sinabi ko kasi natin per sheets, I'm sorry to say, parang naka-specify yung kasi in one to particular item. So for example po, pag ang drum kit po kasi natin is very sensitive po kasi yan. So pag nagasgasan po siya intentionally or pag yung ginagamit po natin, yan po yung nakikita nating scratches, yung bugel sa mga drum. So ang remedy po doon is either you replace the drum kit or you have to wait na i-consume nyo yung 300,000 copies. Kasi ano na po siya permanent na po siyang guhit. So hindi na po siya matatanggal, hindi na po siya ma-repair. So pag sinabi mo ng service technician na nasa drum po yung problem niya, hindi na ho natin ma-detect in the future kung na-meet po ba niya yung 300,000 o hindi. Kasi magre-recommend na ho yung service engineer na to replace it. Kasi disadvantage na ho yung copy quality niya, marami na po siya guhit. So doon po lang, hindi na natin ma-monitor. Tama po yung sinabi ni Ma'am na mas advantage kung mahaba yung copyright. Pero what if po kung nagkaroon na siya ng scratches during at 50,000 or 100,000?
May sagot ako dyan.
Opo.
If it is under warranty, papalitan niyo.
Sir, to be honest, ang drum po kasi hindi po siya under warranty. Ano po kasi siya spare parts, consumables po siya.
Consumables siya.
Opo. So, sa part po ng agency, para kung maging guaranteed kayo, pwede nyo hong ilagay sa documents na i-require nyo na supposedly it should be guaranteed. And notarize po natin yan. Pag nagkaroon po siya ng problem, in the end, kailangan to be replaced siya. Yun po yung sasabi nyo under warranty.
Okay.
Pero ang drum po kasi, sir, is chairman, is hindi po talaga siya under warranty. It's part of consumables po siya. So yung sinasabi po namin advantage to the government, yung per piece po natin, kasi pag may guhit na po siya, sa 50,000 po, naguhitan siya. Wala po kayong remedy. Kung hindi, antayin nyo yung 300,000 copies. Or kung yung remaining 250 copies nyo, may mga guhit na po yun. Nakikita naman po natin yan during our usage. Ngayon, kung magre-replace naman po kayo, pwede mo natin malaman ngayon, magkano ba yung cost ng 300,000 copies na itong drum. We're giving you an estimate po, Mr. Chairman. The cost of this drum is 32,000. 30,000 plus. Napakamahal po. So yun ang kawawa naman yung end user kasi pag napunta sa kanya yung unit, in replacement use pa lang, 30,000 na po yan. Yung 100,000 po na drum na sinasabi po namin, pag nagasgasan mo siya in 50,000, magpapalit mo agad kayo. Pwede mo yun siya palitan immediately. So wala akong problem doon sa copy quality. Kasi babalik ko siya sa bago eh. Palit na naman kung agad kayo.
Okay.
Nandun pa rin
We will
yung 300,000.
tackle that with the technical working group of your point. You have a good point.
Opo.
So I let the technical working group handle that. Okay?
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Anything else? No.
Ang clarify ko kasi ito na na-publish na, private ito ngayon. So, nag-start na yung bidding process. So, hindi kami pwedeng magbago. Yung sinasabi mo na yung offer mo is 3 grams instead of 1 gram. Pero specs namin is 1 gram. Diba?
300.
So, ang ano namin yan, ang specs namin. So, na-publish na yan, at hindi na namin pwedeng baguhin yan unless kung failure tayo. Palagi ko mag-stick kami sa aming specs. Ayun kung ma-deliver niya, mas maganda. Kung hindi, kasi makaka-deliver ng iba eh. By the way, Mr. Chair, sino bumili sa inyo na ano? Nakabili na ka ng bid?
Hindi pa po kami, sir, nakabili ng bid. Kasi may raise another issue, Mr. Chair. Okay lang po ba, sir?
Sana, bago ng public dito, nagkaroon na kayo ng dito, presentation. Kasi parang present kayo na bidding na to eh. Pre-bid to.
Sorry to say, as per our practices po sa mga pre-bid conference, yun po, talaga po nagkakaroon ng discussion about dun sa technical specification that will be advantageous to the government. Kung sino po yung mas majority, mas meron, ang pagkakalam po namin, doon po talaga siya susunod.
Yes, pero nasa bidding na tayo ngayon.
Sir, we're only on the pre-bid.
Yes, pero bidding process na tayo. Bossing. Nasa bidding process na tayo. Once na publish yan, nasa bidding process tayo.
Once publish, it's the start of the
Start of bidding process.
Sir, kasi usually kasi sa government, pag may pre-bid kasi sir, there's a bulletin. There's a bid bulletin that come out. Kasi hindi kami, we have different, siya ibang company, ako iba, siya sila, ano. So if yung specs niyo is in favor of one company, then
yes, sir.
Bakit pa bid
I
public?
Naka-favor po siya.
Meron namang bid bulletin na pwedeng pinag-uusapan. Right after the pre-bid, dapat merong bid bulletin na ilalabas.
Do you mean na yung specs namin is pattern sa isang ano?
Sir, I assure, sir.
Kasi sir, hindi kami,
This was,
Mr. Chair, can I present?
last year, ito yung specs namin. Last year din, nag-market study na yung previous namin, boss namin. Ito. So, we have, may mga study na hindi lang isang company ang meron ganyan. In fact, ang Sharp meron, meron silang mga ganyan specs. So ang sa amin lang, gusto lang namin i-set yung kasi ayaw na namin ma-experience yung dati na wala yung ganyang mga specifications tapos masira kagad yung photocopier.
So, sir, if I may, actually, we're just in the process of entertaining whatever clarifications you do have with respect to the bidding documents. But as to the requirements, we are fixed to the we are fixed to the specification because these specifications already studied and being considered, having been considered by the end user. So, if you are going to question the specification that is being presented in the bid documents, then it is not the proper forum already to discuss that, because what we are doing here right now is we are just entertaining clarifications, but not to the point of adjusting the specification to accommodate your product or item.
So I have here a copy. Yung amin hong pre-bidding conference that was conducted last year.
Is that your concern with regard to our specs?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Or is that your study of the previous conference?
Actually, Mr. Chairman,
Because ang mga nakasulat dyan, parang nakikita ko, wala dyan eh.
actually, Mr. Chairman, ito po yung naging
No, answer my question first. Is that a part of it?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Sa general requirements?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Ganun mga sahin? Anong kumpanya mo?
I-copy po, Mr.
O sino yung full copy ang kapilan dyan?
Kapilandia po, Mr. Chairman.
No. I'm asking about your company. I'm not asking about Kapilandia or full copy.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman.
So that's what I'm saying right now, that what you're presenting to us right now is not a part of the general requirement.
Sorry.
Okay? Okay. Anything else?
Mr. Chairman, we'd like to appeal po sana kung pwede po sana.
You write us.
Yes, sir.
Okay? And we will act on it accordingly.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
Any more further questions? Sir?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I begin this the forum for discussion as Mr. Chair said, but it's a forum for clarification.
Yes, sir.
The drum, as I said a while, as stated a while ago, is not warranted. It should be warranted. As you're protected with the specification that there's a warranty of 2 years or 600,000 copies, 600,000 copies. So it means that the drum is included in the warranty. So I think it's for the peace of mind of CAAP that it's warranted. So I want to state that. It's not because I want to discuss it, because I want to, it might put in doubting statement on the warranty that it should be warranted.
So your company sir is offering a warranty for the host?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Mr. Chair, sir, maybe we will provide a big bulletin. What are the list of the warranty parts for the photocopier, sir?
Best to do that.
Actually, sir, it's already in your specifications on the second page. 2 years or yeah, it's like 2 years.
Let's get started.
Ako na po.
Wala. Kailangan ko na 5 years na period.
Sorry. Yes, tayo mo kasi sir, ano lang, regarding the can I go to the technical specifications?
Yes, sir.
It says here, reference to support the statement, also please indicate page number. There's a page number. Ano po yun? Page numbering though. Let's say for example, the whole bill is page 1 to 200, where it is located, yung supporting documents. Let's say the manufacturer's authorization is in page 100, so you put it page 100.
Yung brochure niyo is nakalagay sa page 100 of your entire bid document. So, mag-list mahanap po ng technical working group natin kung saan mo yung record document nyo na sinasubmit.
So yung iba pong mga specifications po, most of it are in the brochure naman. So we will just put where what's the page number of the brochure.
Yes, boss. That's right, sir.
Another thing, sir, yung ongoing government contracts, it says this name of the contract. Your form says government lang. It doesn't say supply and delivery of copier. So we have to indicate that. What kind of? Government name lang.
Yes, government and private companies.
Yes. Oh, yes, sir. But we have to put, let's say, DNR, no? Slash supply and delivery of copiers. This is only the name of the company or the government agency, and lalagay namin, or the description of the contract. Number 5.
Statement of ongoing government and private contracts.
Yes, sir. Tapos sino ba nakalagay? Name of the contract, date.
Tama example na.
Foreman. Yung may foreman.
Gumawa lang po kami ng sample.
So sir, in section 12, sir, can refer to number 2. Statement of all its ongoing government and private contracts. Nakalagay po dito, name of contract, date
Is
of
that
contract.
inclusive date lang, sir? O sabihin namin in general? In general lang. 3 months, 12 months, 6 months?
Inclusive date.
Inclusive date.
Kung kailan po ninyo nakapag-deliver yung
So ang reference po namin is the time ng notice of award.
purchase order para yung natin sa award.
Doon po ang namin, ang reference date, the date of notice of award. Date of the contract po yan. Diba? Iniiwanag po lang namin kung maging technicality during the opening. Is it the date of the notice of award, yung date of the contract?
Date of contract.
Contract.
Pwede na yun, sir. Date of the notice of award. Kung kailan lang na-receive.
Contract.
Date of contract.
Different po yung notice of award, different po yung contract, sir.
Nakabit yun na ba rito?
Opo, sir.
Bakit nag-standard yan?
Minsan kasi sir, yung iba kasi mga agency, sir, ang gusto nila yung when you receive the notice of
Ano
award.
natin, CAAP ito. So, you base your your dun sa requirements. Let's not mention yung federal government, or plain and simple, we have to stick to the terms of reference provided ng CAAP.
Simple lang naman yun. Name of contract, date of contract, contract duration. Tapos, ano ba kayo nalagay mo pa dyan?
Follow na po dito, sir, kung nakalagay, sir.
Yes, sir. So, do we have to put a supporting document, yung DR?
Po yan, sir.
Delivery receipt?
Yes po. Meron po lahat yun. Supporting documents, notice of award, contract agreement, purchase order,
Lahat ng question is nasa bid docs lahat yan, IPV. So, dapat basahin nila.
Sir, hindi po kasi explicit na i-attach yung delivery receipt.
No. Ito lahat, ibinibigay sa inyo. At babasahin niyo muna yan. Kasi parang nag-ano tayo eh. Tatatagal tayo, dami pa namin bid. So, Madam Chair, recommendation ko is, nag-question na sila, marami, sumulat na lang sila para sagutin natin na isa-isa.
Any other questions, in-writing na lang po.
Kung sa technical, in writing nyo, yan naman is napakakaganda kasi binibigay sa ITV yan, standard din. Pag na-publish na sa pwede nyo lang i-basahin. Nakapublish na yan, pwede nyo lang. Reminder question nyo, yung bumili lang isasagutin natin. In writing. Pero sinagot na namin kayo ng verbal ng mga ikaw. Ay, ibang tanong nyo. Put in writing na lang. Para makapusit tayo.
Ganyan lang po. Sulat na lang po kayo.
Asan si Doc?
Wala na.
Hindi kayo man?
Hindi pa nabibili.
Hindi pa nabibili yung stress.
Okay,
Hindi kasi pumunta pa ko ng Quiapo eh. Stress ka na.
Bakit sir? Anong kaya po?
Bukas pa.
Bukas pa.
Ngayon ako pupunta, wala tao eh. Pupunta ako maraming tao, hindi ako makapagdasal ng Ha?
Nag-warm up lang. Nag-iinsin lang sa mga Kailangan kasi makaka-comply eh. Hindi yan makaka-comply din. 300,000 din.
Hindi, basta sige tayo na. Yan ang gusto natin, Sony ang gusto natin eh. Bakit bibigyan tayo ng tusiba?
Kasi,
Nakadalhin pa sa ako eh. Kaya nang bibili.
Kaya nanalo na nga yan.
Marunong pa siya
Kasi yung previous, di ba, sir? Yung previous natin, nakakapit nga sabi ko nga sa
Pati yung ongoing and ano, inanalo na yun, di ba?
Next po, ma'am, is Dumaguete Airport Development Project, reblocking of apron.
Pero pa pala.
Ano, tawagin mo na.
Ayaw nga kayo. Mag-isa lang pati yun.
Malay.
Ano yan? Sa inyo na yan? Pasulatin na lang siya.
Isa na lang po yun.
Same time, just like us, and we'll answer you accordingly.
Grabe yung kaya
Thank you.
It's not.
Kapagalitan mo siya.
Pero wala kami sir.
Tagal pa siya. May isip na natin ang tono agad, baka umabot ka eh.
Makulit.
Ito kailangan ko.
Isa lang.
Ay, dun mo. Ayan na.
Tanungin mo naman sila.
Meron tayo sa opisina.
May question kita?
Yes.
Okay.
Bali, yung ano naman, pag-size visit na yung ibang engineer
You are under what company?
SM Casting. Pagdating naman kung sa plano, wala naman kung tanong. So, ano na lang po yung sa mga certification ng equipment. Kasi may, ano po doon, sa, concrete batching plant ng mga ano.
Yes.
Yes.
Meron po kasi naka-ano doon, sulat na yung mobile batching plant, record pa daw po ng DPWH.
Yes po. Accredited by DPWH.
Kahit mobile, kasi po, dati naman nakakano kami.
Dati po yun, ngayon hindi na.
Okay ang certification sa DPWH.
Ganun din po yung sa asphalt, yung batching plant for asphalt.
Sa asphalt po, deliver lang site na lang po sa asphalt. Deliver lang site yung asphalt natin. So we are not requiring any asphalt batching plant.
Yun na. Okay, sige. Salamat.
Wala na. Pwede ba?
Tatanda ka na.
Tama na, baka may hindi na rin hingin yun. Okay, so, other matters? Other matters, wala.
Marami pong other matters, sir.
Pero may club na.
At least naubos natin yung kalista na yan.
Dahil yung pre-procurement, di pa natapos sa namin.
Pre-procurement. Bakit kasi? Sa sunod, hindi pa natin, tatangkain natin yung isang araw.
Tatlong page?
Hindi ikaw.
Kasi, hinayaan siya ng subject pa sana, bawasan talaga yun. Kasi hindi talaga siya feasible na matapos sa...
Hindi talaga. Kahit sa araw.
Ilabas na lang sa
Ay, ano ba ito? Katulad din ang sige naman natin.
Hindi